We ready? Hey everybody, we're live. It's Cindy Madalucci, your host of The Pulse and Live with Cindy. I'm so excited that you're here with us today, you guys. We are in June, we're almost into July. Our economy is open again. It's summertime. I have all the feels for all the good stuff. And we love that you guys tune in and you're with us for this 30 minutes because we love being with you and bringing you the best stories, spotlighting our local entrepreneurs and everything that's going on in our beautiful city of San Diego. Before we get started today, you guys, I want to shout out to my sponsors. Of course, we love them. Coffee Ambassador and Flax for Life. Flax for Life is celebrating 20 years in business, so we've been doing a lot of promotion on their muffins, which we love. So thank you guys for being our sponsors. We appreciate you and love having you. Okay, I also have to shout out to Sandra Voom. I know that you saw her last time on the show doing the style segment, and we got so many compliments from Mariposa Style. She is amazing, you guys, and she styled me again. I'm going to show you. This is another look from Chateau Bellage, Valerie. So shout out to her. She's got fabulous stuff. I love it. I'm ready to go to a concert. I'm concert ready, and we can go again, so this is exciting. So Sandra, thank you so much for styling me, and check her out, you guys, if you missed our segment last week. Hit her up because she'll do a consultation for you. Okay, so you guys, you know that we love Elite Networking Group and we partner with them. It's an organization that I founded. It's a networking group. Dynamic movers and shakers, we love them. So I've had the group for a long time when I was in the corporate world. And so now that I'm doing the Pulse, I really wanted to bring them to light and spotlight a lot of the local members. So today it's all about our elite ladies. We've got some dynamic ladies from the group that we're spotlighting today. So if you need more information on Elite Networking, contact us and hit us up and we'll tell you about the events and the things that are happening. But today, you guys, we have our fabulous plastic surgeon, Dr. Katerina Gallus from Restore SD Plastic Surgery, back on the show. Hi.
Hi. Good to be back.
So good to have you. We always love to have you. You always answer the good questions and tell us what's going on in the industry. So before we kind of get started today, I want you to tell the viewers a little bit about your practice.
Okay, so I'm in La Jolla. It's an all-female practice. Both myself and my partner, Dr. Taylor, are veterans, Navy veterans, and we mostly cater to women, but also like seeing our male clients as well. And we do a lot of everything from head to toe, so facial rejuvenation, breast surgery, body contouring, and then injectables like Botox and fillers and microneedling. So
she does it all, and they're great with consults and things like that. I love it. And so for you, I was going to ask you, because everything is like opened up again. Mm-hmm. And I know things were closed for a while. You were able to to do some things during the COVID situation, but talk to the viewers about sort of what clients can expect and how's it going now.
Great. So we're excited that most of our patients are vaccinated. Now that things have opened up, the one piece that we had to start and stop a lot was esthetician treatments. So we have a great new esthetician, Corey, who does all kinds of facials, the Diamond Glow, which I believe I've talked about before on the show, and peels. So that is really nice to be able to see that and have people come in and kind of, if you're going to do facials, you want to do them on a regular basis. And so being able to offer that without being like, we're closed, we're open, we're closed, has been really nice.
And is there a different procedure now that people are vaccinated? Can they come in just normally now? They don't have to worry about the mask situation?
Yes, yeah, so we're okay if not wearing a mask if you're coming in and you're vaccinated, so.
And what are people getting done the most, would you say, right now? What's popular?
So I would say lips are becoming popular again because because you're not wearing a mask. Yeah, they were popular with the mask because then you could wear a mask while you were recovering from lip filler. But right now they're popular, and then people are still on a lot of Zoom calls. So Botox is, definitely they're like, I can see you're getting close up and personal with, how your face is moving every day on these meetings, and so people come in for that as well.
Well, we just have to touch on the lip flip, because I was at an event the other night and I mentioned that I had gotten the lip flip, and everyone's like, what's the lip flip? And they were commenting on my lips. So will you tell people what the lip flip is?
Yes, so it's a great alternative or adjunct to lip filler. We're not actually adding volume into the lip. It's just a small dose, like a micro dose of Botox in the upper lip, and it keeps you from pulling your upper lip down, and so can kind of give you a little natural pout.
The lip flip, I'm telling you, it's all about the lip flip. Okay, so I'm excited today. We're kicking off a segment together.
Yes.
So we're announcing this, and it's going to be actually playing in July, and it's called Makeover Mondays on our TV show. So we've partnered up. It's going to be fabulous. We're going to be doing a lot of different things, and we're excited about it. And then you're going to offer some promotions, right, to the people that are viewing it.
Yes.
So that's going to be super exciting too. So if you actually view and you see it, depending on what service that we're kind of spotlighting, there'll be different promotions for you guys, which we're really excited about. So we are going to start off with the Virtue RF, right? We're going to do microneedling, which you were saying is huge right now.
Yes. So a lot of laser devices people put on pause during the summer because of sun. And now we're doing Virtue RF, it's radio frequency microneedling. And so the energy is deposited deeper, and you can kind of go about your daily activities the next day, just wear sunscreen, which you should be doing all the time anyway. And you get some nice tightening and improvement in texture and laxity of your skin. It's safe for all skin types, and we've really had great results with this treatment.
Yeah, we were talking about it because you said you had done it too. You can change the
settings.
The
yeah,
settings
so
on
it's
it.
very adjustable.
Okay.
So depending on what you want your expected downtime, meaning the amount of time you want to not wear makeup or be super careful about your skin, we can turn it up or down. So I did one treatment at kind of a mild to moderate setting, and then turned around and did an Instagram live like an hour later. So
that's good, and I'm going to do that on camera, guys. So I will show you my experience. I'm really excited about it, but I like that there's not a lot of downtime. You can wear makeup, it's what are you seeing results wise on this?
So people really like, for the first few days, you feel like your skin's a little bit tighter, kind of like that freshly washed soap makes it tight feel. And then over the next 3 months, you build collagen, so you get some tightening that way. So your pores feel smaller, and just your skin in general looks better.
And how many, what's the series? Like, how many would you need to get done?
So we recommend a series of 3 to get maximal results. Yeah.
I'm so excited. Okay, so I will be doing that on camera. So the other thing I wanted to mention is if there's something that you want to see, right, or there's something that you want more information on, hit us up, let us know so that we can program that and film something that it's something that you're interested in, because that's something that we want to
on these segments. Yeah, kind of talk about what's new and trending, but also answer questions. I mean, as people have questions about surgery, surgical procedures, they like to know, some basic facts about it, and then what the recovery time is, those sorts of topics.
Well, and she has the vector machine too, which can show you results, right? Which is pretty exciting.
Yeah, so I use the Canfield 3D camera Vectra, and it's awesome for kind of simulating breast surgery and some facial stuff as well, and can also you can kind of look at things, it stitches you together 3D, so you can be turned around on camera and be able to see all the things you may or may not want to improve.
Well, you may not want to see. No, I'm kidding. I loved it though, because I was able to do that with you, and that was really interesting. It showed like damage of my, sun damage and things that like you want to see, that you can do, some kind of procedure to help. So it's great. The other thing I want to talk about, because you're such a great resource, is that you do your Instagram live show now on Wednesdays, right? Carpools and cannulas. I love it. So tell us about this. What's it all about?
So Carpools and Cannulas is an IG Live that I do with my friend Dr. Jennifer Greer. She's in Ohio. And we just decided that we are going to chat about topics. We do it every other Wednesday, which seems to come up more frequently than, we're like, oh my God, it's time to do another one. We have similar practices in different regions of the country, and a similar style of doing plastic surgery. And then we each have 3 kids. Hers are a little bit younger than mine, so we just think it's funny. A lot of times the last one we did, her middle child came up and was like, I want to snuggle. Or, when are you done?
During the live.
During the live. Because we do it at 5:30 PST, but it's 8:30 there. Aww. And so her kids we chose that time because a lot of times our kids are asleep by then, because I think her oldest is 7. But now it's summertime, and so my dog usually makes an appearance. It's fun.
So that's every other Wednesday at 5:30, right? And,
yes.
And they promote that on their Instagram, so you can find out. But you guys did like nothing but neck, I mean, I love your topics.
Yeah, we did nothing but neck, all about OGs. We had the eyes have it. We've talked about eyes. We just break down like one area of plastic surgery and try to discuss it over 30 minutes.
But I love the whole balance. You're both moms, you're running these practices. It's so exciting. Well, okay, so what's the best way for people to book you? If somebody wants to come in or they want to get something done, what's the best way to reach you?
There's two ways. You can either call the office, we're at 858-224-2281, or reach out to us through our website, which is Restore SD Plastic Surgery, and you can just fill out a little request and we'll give you a call, and we'll text or email if that's what you prefer.
I love that. And is there something you could give a tip to for a makeover? Is there any kind of tip you could leave people today?
Wear sunscreen. I feel like that's my mantra, wear sunscreen.
I feel like that's so simple, but it's not.
It really matters everywhere. You would think, okay, just the face, but no, it's
we were talking about the
chest,
chest,
legs. Now I have people coming in that are like, what about my, knees that are a little bit wrinkly? What can we do for that? And there are some options for treating that area, but the bottom line is over time, like that sun damage, catches up. So
I'm from Jersey. I used to wear oil on my body back in the day, and I can see it. It's crazy, but I think it's really important too. I'm always telling Israel, wear your sunscreen. And you guys have great products too that you can get at your practice.
Yes, we carry the Illumier MD skincare line, and it's great. They have at least 3 different types of sunscreen, so you can inevitably find one you like, a tinted one, a clear one, and I'm wearing the Moisture Matte, which is awesome. It's mattifying, and it goes on white, but then heats up with your body's temperature to like kind of match your skin tone. And so a lot of times that's all I wear.
I love the matte too, so it's not shiny.
Yes. Yeah, I don't really need the hydrating one, but some people do, and we have that too.
Well, awesome. We'll check them out, restoresdplasticsurgery.com. We have all the links on the site. Again, if you guys want to see something on our new show, hit us up so we can help you and get your questions answered and take you, kind of behind the scenes of what's happening. So thanks for being with us today.
Thanks so much. It was a pleasure.
We love it. Okay, you guys, so we're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we're going to talk about the hot real estate market because it's all happening here in San Diego. So when we come back, Bridget Potterton is here. We'll see you in a minute. We want to congratulate our sponsor, Flax for Life, for celebrating 20 years in business. This family-run business has continued to come up with new and exciting flax-based gluten-free products. It's celebration time, and we are celebrating and showcasing one of our favorite products, their muffins. These hearty and flavorful muffins are packed full of nutrients that your taste buds will love. Each muffin is loaded with omega-3s, fiber, and healthy protein. Enjoy them for breakfast, afternoon snack, or just a sweet and hearty treat. They come in 6 delicious flavors, including blueberry, carrot raisin, chocolate chip, cranberry orange, apple cinnamon, and Hawaiian pineapple. My favorite is the carrot raisin. They also come in single-serve options, which we serve on the Pulse set. Your favorite muffin in a more convenient grab-and-go package. There's 1 muffin per package and 12 packages per case. Healthy on the go, never tasted so good. You can also order a grab-and-go single-serve sample pack. Here's your chance to try the most popular flavors of brownies and muffins all in one box. Get a taste of all their single-serve packages and discover your new favorite product. You can also go to their website to find out how to locate a store near you to find Flax for Life. Go to flaxforlife.net to purchase your items directly. Happy birthday, Flax for Life. We're excited to celebrate you. everybody. Welcome back to Live with Cindy. I'm your host, Cindy Mattalucci. Thanks for tuning in to this wonderful half an hour where we spotlight entrepreneurs and everything that's happening in our city, in our fabulous city of San Diego. So we told you we had dynamic guests on today. I'm so excited because I love learning about the real estate market because it's so hot right now, especially in San Diego. So we have our expert with us today, Bridget Potterton from Bridge Coast Realty and Keller Williams. How are you?
Good. Thank you so much for having me back, Cindy.
We love having you. You're so good, and you always give us the good scoop on everything. So before we get started, I just want you to kind of tell people a little bit about your company.
Sure. So I have been in real estate for, I can't believe it, but 18 years. And I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly, and right now is no exception. It's a crazy time to be in real estate, and I'm so excited to be here.
She sold me my house in Bay Park back in '04, so we go way back.
Yeah, you were one of my early clients because I got in 2003, so you were one of my first clients.
And now we're happy to be living in this area because if we ever want to sell our house, it's worth quite a lot, which we're going to kind of talk about. So real quick, for people that don't know about you, you're top 1% in San Diego County. Mm-hmm. You're also a certified divorce real estate expert. So the next time she's on the show, we're going to dive into the divorce stuff.
Yes.
A little bit because people have a lot of questions on that.
Sure.
So we're going to talk about that. And we have her website and everything up. I also want to introduce Rita Saliba Nasrallah. She's here today because Bridget's very involved in her community and they work together, and she's with blissfulseeds.org. How are you?
Good. Thanks for having me.
We're so excited. We cannot wait to talk about your company too. So we're really excited to have you. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to ask you is the market, right? So let's talk about real estate first. This market is crazy. So give us a market update. The last time I checked, the median was like what, 825,000 in San Diego?
Yeah,
crazy.
This month it's actually a little bit higher than that. Yeah, we're above 850. So the prices are, there's nothing else to describe it but crazy. It really is crazy. But I have possibly a little bit of good news in case you've been sitting on the fence. So at the beginning of May, our inventory was around 1,900 homes, which that's condos and detached houses. Now, just to kind of give you a comparison, a normal market is 8,000 to 10,000 homes. So we could have quadrupled our inventory and still not had enough homes for all the buyers. So we have a major housing shortage right now as far as homes for people to buy. So now, as of this morning, we're up to about 2,500. So still very, very low, but it is a good sign. However, it's a little too early to tell if it's going to be, if it's going to stay that way because we're in the summer months. So typically we see a little bit more movement during the summer anyway. So not quite sure if this is just kind of that summer surge or if it's going to continue on. But it does give a little bit of hope to some of our buyers out there. Now, there's still going to be multiple offers on properties.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. What does that mean if you're a buyer? Like what?
Well, the prices, one of the reasons why there's so many buyers is that the interest rates are so low right now. I mean, it's just so cheap to borrow money. That's why we have so many people trying to jump in. And then we've got a lot of great paying jobs in San Diego right now, a lot of great companies hiring. And so we have a lot of competition for all the price points. It's not just the starter price point. It's the million, the 2 million, the 2.5 million. There's a lot of competition even in that price point. Yeah.
I know. I just saw you sold one that looks like 1.8 million or something. Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
Yeah, and most of those have multiple offers on them as well. Mm-hmm.
That is nuts. Okay, so if you're a seller, what does that mean?
Well, it's still a great time to sell. You're still going to have likely multiple offers. Your home is still going to sell probably pretty quickly. The biggest challenge that sellers have right now is trying to figure out what's my next step.
Like where do I go, right?
Exactly. If you sell your house today, what's the next step? Do I rent? Do I leave California or San Diego, which I do have some clients cashing out of California. That is something people are considering right now. Or do I have to jump into the market as a buyer? And that can be scary. And it's important to sit down with your real estate broker and come up with a plan on what are we going to do so that you don't end up homeless during the process.
That's not good, but you're so good at that. That's what I was going to say. You'll sit down, you'll come up with a plan with everyone that you work with.
Absolutely.
She's not going to leave you high and dry. She's going to take care of everything for you. So I love that. Okay, so I have to congratulate you on being featured in San Diego Real Producers Magazine.
Oh, thank you.
As a boss mom. I mean, I knew you were a boss mom. But But now everyone knows you're a boss mom.
Oh, thank you.
So what I love too about this article, and I think we're playing some on the show right now, is the fact that you answered about the legacy that you wanted to leave behind for your daughter.
Oh.
I thought that was probably like I almost cried when I read it. Will you just share that?
Well, you know, I think it's, as a parent, you want to give your child everything, but you don't really want to give them everything. You want to give them the tools to be successful and teach them how they can grow and help others. And that's what I really want my daughter to learn.
I love that. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
You deserve it. And she looks absolutely gorgeous in this too. You guys, you got to take a look at this. But the other thing I love about you is the volunteering and the giving back, because it's something that you're really passionate about and you really do. So talk to us a little bit about volunteering and giving back.
So as you know from being a longtime client, I have always focused on giving back to my clients. And it is a wonderful experience to be able to plan client parties like we have one tonight, virtual bingo. I hope you'll be there. And just always letting my clients know that I'm thinking of them. But I wanted to take my business one step further. You know, I've always been involved in, you know, volunteering or doing 5Ks or raising money for this or that. But I really, really, really wanted to get involved in something that meant more and that was bigger than me or my team. And so I got involved in, thanks to a mutual friend of ours, through the Salvation Army. I sit on the advisory council.
We love you.
Thank you, Patty. So I sit on the advisory council for the Salvation Army, and last year I was fortunate to meet Rita, and we connected. Before I reached out to her, I actually checked out her site, and I was almost in tears at the story that you shared on your website regarding her son. And I thought, wow, there is a company out there that is a nonprofit. They are selling these beautiful products, and they're actually going to our community here in San Diego. And that, you know, a lot of times I think when we get involved in nonprofits, we don't know where the money goes. We don't know really. And so I've been to her house. I've met her son.
The transparency, yes.
And I want to be honest, I wasn't expecting much when I got the soaps, but I wanted to help out a nonprofit. And ever since then, I have not used anything else. And I'm very particular with using clean products. And so I was so impressed. They smell amazing.
The
My
whole
family uses
studio
them.
smells so good, you guys. We have some of them in here. I was like, oh, I hope I can take one of these home today. But Rita, I wanted to talk to you because your story is, I read the site too, and I was just blown away by everything. I've been, you know, doing some research on you. How did everything come about for you?
Well, to be honest, I always felt that kids, autistic kids, they have enough services and there's a lot of support in the community for them, whether it is therapy or social exposure, everything. But the sad reality is that when they age out of the school district, which is around the age of 21,
okay,
there is nothing basically for them. I mean, the opportunities are very, very, very minimum, and even if they get the chance to work, most of the times they are underpaid. I mean, of course, not everybody, but clearly the majority. And to me, that wasn't acceptable. I could not live with the idea that, you know, my son, when he's older, there is nothing out there for him.
Well, and he was diagnosed when he was 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's 11 now, so he still has he's still young and he has long ways to go, but I decided not to wait. And what was disheartening the most to me is that the narratives about autism it's always about a disability. It's always about what they cannot do, how they cannot fit, how they cannot accomplish. And I felt that we need to change those narratives and change people's perception of autistic adults. And I decided to take action and start. And 1 year later, here we are, and we're still going strong despite, you know, COVID and everything that was happening last year.
Well, and I wanted to point this out too, because a study by CARD in 2008 found that 74% of young adults with autism want to work, but only 19% were employed. That's a great disparity in the numbers. So I think what you're doing is, I mean, this is amazing. And I wanted to ask a little bit about the organization so that people know, like, what do you do with the organization?
So the dream was to create a complete community, a sustainable community where they can, come, and there's a lot of opportunities for them to make stuff and sell them. And then COVID hit. A couple of weeks before we were supposed to do our launch fundraiser dinner, everything shut down. So we had to improvise, and then I felt that soap making, which is also based off olive oil, because we use the extra virgin olive oil is the main ingredient of our soaps. I wanted to find something that I can teach my contractors without actually being with them, because social distancing. So I came up with, like everybody else, we improvised.
You pivoted, which is great.
Yes. So I did a YouTube video about how to make the soaps, and I sent it to all the parents, and I got some kids who were really, really interested in making it. So we started making it, and they're good.
They're gorgeous. So we have some here today. So you have like the bath stuff, right? Tell us about what we have here.
So also I was inspired because Michael, my son, loves a lot of mixing and adding colors and adding scents. He adores doing these stuff. So it also, it inspired me to come up with another item that goes with the bath and, experience. And here we are, the bath bombs. We have so many scents, and they are all the best ingredients ever, which is what makes me proud. Like, you are not buying it because you only want to support. You are buying it because this is a product that is worthy of being bought, and it is good, and it leaves your skin soft and nice, and it's a win-win for you and for us at the same time.
Well, we have soap dishes too, right?
Yes.
So the soap dishes these are gorgeous, you guys. I don't know if you can see these. They're amazing. And then you have this too, right? We've got our Be Bliss.
This is
box.
a new thing that we're starting very soon, which is a Be Bliss box. I thought that this way, with this subscription box, I can reach more contractors, not only the ones that work with me at Blissful Seeds. I felt that there's a lot of other individuals out there who have other creations that deserve to be showcased the same way. So we came up with the idea of a subscription box where, we can come up with a unique spa monthly experience that will be delivered to, people's homes through this box, and they will all be made by young adults with autism.
What a great present. I'm thinking for the elite group too, right?
Oh, yes.
Ooh, we got to
Yes.
figure something out about that.
Great idea.
I love that. And you're always thinking about gifts for people, so I know her mind's like,
that. We need a lot. We need a couple more Bridget in the world.
we sure do. I agree with that. And so I guess what I wanted to ask you, Rita, is for you guys, funding is important, right?
Yes,
I mean,
it is.
how can people get involved and support your organization?
Yeah, through buying our soaps. We have 3 farmers markets. The La Jolla Open Air Market on Sunday from 9 to 1. On Wednesday, we have the Bonita Farmers Market from 3 to 7. And on Friday, we have the La Mesa Market from 3 to 7. And of course, the online shop at our website, blissfulseeds.org. And mostly through donation, I want to be capable of supporting people who are not even interested in soap making, who for some reason they cannot tolerate the sensory component of soap making. And in order for me to do that, we need funds. We need funds to be capable of making other people's dreams come to reality as well.
I love that. And we're going to do something today, right? We decided?
Yeah, should we?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, well, I think we all want to help this amazing organization, Blissful Seeds. So why don't we do this? Today, if you donate, I will pick one person. Actually, I'll have Cindy do it. Pick one person who donates today, and I will either give you a $100 gift card, or I will let you choose, and I'll match it with your donation to Blissful Seeds.
I love that, you guys. It's such a good cause. Please, and also tag us on Facebook too and let us know if you donated. We would love to know. and shout you out for being, so supportive of the organization. Obviously, if you want to be anonymous, we'll keep you anonymous always. But, this is such a great thing, and we would love to do that. So we're going to pick somebody that donates today, right? And then we'll announce that on social media too.
Absolutely.
Yay, you guys, I'm so excited. Thank you for sharing your story and your passion for what you do.
Thanks for having me, and thanks for Bridget. You're amazing. Thank you.
Absolutely. I'm so glad we met.
And I love Bridget, and I love having you on the show. Thank you for being here, because you always give us the best advice. I actually need to talk to you about my home too, so we'll be talking about that too.
All right.
But if you need anything from Bridget, you can reach out to her. She's great. She's such a resource. Follow her on social media. We have her tags up there at Broker Bridget or at real estate divorce expert, right?
A real estate divorce specialist.
That's it. Yeah. So she's got two, and she's fabulous on both. She's always giving you the tips and the trends. So thank you, ladies, for being here today.
Thank you so much.
So good to have you guys. Okay, you guys. So we are off next week because it's July 4th. Ooh. It's July 4th next week, so we're going to take next Friday off. But we're back, in July every Friday for you for the live show. We have great guests planned already. If you would like to be a guest on our show, please hit us up at the Pulse SD on social media or thepulsesd.com on the website, so we can talk about spotlighting your business and getting the word out there. And you guys, be safe out there. Wear your sunblock, like Dr. Gallus said, and get your soaps. All right, guys, we'll see you next time when we put our finger on the pulse of San Diego. Thank you, guys. Thanks, ladies.
Bye.
Thank you, Cindy.